otherwise known as Mizz Absurd, Soul Scat Slap, Solo Bass. I'd like to welcome you to my home and introduce you to one of my haunted items. So before I introduce you to the guest of honor, I would like to tell you a true story and the history behind it. So first, I would like to introduce you to my father. My father was of Aztec Mexican Indian heritage. He was self-proclaimed shaman, and he believed very spiritually in rabbits. Unfortunately, I witnessed my father pass away. He was very stubborn, and he didn't like taking pictures. And he said he didn't like taking pictures because he said he always felt a black shadow behind him. So I'm very grateful for the few pictures that I do have. And one day I convinced him to take a photo, and sure enough, there is a black shadow right behind him in the middle of the restaurant. Now, very important is later that day, I actually got a picture of him with my brown rabbit, Darling. And again, you can see the black shadow behind him and also behind the rabbit. Soon after that, well, not soon, but a while after that, they actually passed away. So when my father saw the pictures, I was trying to tell him it could have been the camera, but he wasn't convinced. So that, my loves, remains unexplained. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce you to our guest of honor. So sit a spell with me. Welcome to my gallery, and I'd like to introduce you to Peter Rabbit. So this is Peter. He is a stuffed toy bunny that my father gave to me when I was about 3 or 4 years old. So he's in pretty good condition for being 30 something years old. And he was given to me because when my father would go to work, I would cry and I would miss him. And so he gave him to me. He said, "Rabbits are not scared. They are very brave. And with this bunny, you will never be without me." And so a brown rabbit, just like Darling that I had, and many years later, I've been very lucky to have had many different colors of bunnies. But the last bunny I adopted was a brown bunny named Dizzy, who lived until the ripe old age of almost 12 years old, which is about 90 for rabbit years, which I'm very rare and very lucky and grateful. And I felt like I had a soulmate bunny companion, very loyal, very faithful, even though he's an ineffable brat. But he was also a brown bunny. And I felt like the spirit of my father. I don't have my father's ashes, but I do have Dizzy's ashes. And I feel like I believe in the spirit of the brown bunny, and that he is a spirit of longevity and kindness and love and compassion. So thank you for joining me tonight and meeting Peter.